Welcome to This Is the Day with Drew Crisp.
And me, Bo Chansey. Friday edition.
Friday. Yep. We made it.
Did you sing it? I love it when you sing. Sing it.
It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get on Friday. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, Friday.
It's Friday, Friday. Chicken's wearing a party hat. Friday, Friday, Friday. Alice got a new scarf. Friday.
Yes.
I don't know.
Look at this.
What's that? Oh.
Whoa. Fresh
Whoa.
scarf, Alice.
Whoa.
She's like, I am not doing any laundry. I'm hanging out with my new scarf. Yep.
Allison Wavy Guy.
Allison Wavy Guy.
Sam the Butcher.
Look out,
Look
Sam.
out, Sam.
Look out, Sam.
Look out, Sam. Looks like a hot commodity going on over there.
Looks like there's somebody else in your neck of the woods.
Whoa, whoa. You know, because you're coming out firing with the puns kind of early.
Sorry. It's a little early for the puns.
I heard tell that some found that the show stinks when we do too many puns.
Oh.
That it's kind of pungent.
It's pungent.
Okay.
I think people enjoy the puns. Every time they do it, they take a drink of their coffee. They're like, oh, another pun.
It's okay. I see what you did there. It's become one of those shows.
It's become one of those shows.
It's a cult classic, really. We drink our coffee whenever they make a pun.
Oh, man, you better get another pot going.
All righty. Welcome to This Is the Day.
That's right.
May not be the day you wanted or the day you would have drawn up or planned, but hey, it's the day you got, so have a day.
Have a day.
Have a day.
I love it.
Me too.
I love it.
It's a day. Yeah, and I hope it is a great day, but I'm not going to force that on you.
I'm not. There's nothing worse than you go on that vacation, your family vacation, and you will have a good time on this vacation. It's hard.
I did not spend.
This is my only week off from work. You're gonna have a good time.
It cost $900 for us to get into this theme park, okay? You are going to wait in line and you are going to like it.
I don't care how hot you are.
You are not going to burst into flames. You're too sweaty. You may smolder and smoke, but you will not burst into flames.
Oh, man, it's fun what we do with our vacations, our rest times, isn't it?
Oh,
good.
boy.
Let's go.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't have the energy for a vacation.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. We're back at that thing.
That was pretty good.
Boy.
No, we can't force it on you. We cannot force it on them.
I don't want to.
But this is the day you got. Make it a good one.
Yeah, I'll do something with it. Still a day. Still a day. And, we think every day is worth celebrating and sharing. And so on This Is the Day, we want to bring some joy, some encouragement, some fun, some love.
Yep.
Love, sharing the love. And so we hope you'll share the show.
Please.
Yeah.
Yep.
Click and a share.
Simple.
Pretty simple stuff.
Yep.
We share all kinds of things. Even like our body language and stuff. Like I notice, I watch back and sometimes you're saying things and my body language is like, oh boy. Oh, yeah.
I mean, sometimes I see it, it's completely turned.
Yeah, sometimes
away.
I'm like, oh.
Which clearly lets me know I got to move on. We got to move on. It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We share all kinds of things, maybe intentionally or unintentionally. So let's be intentional about sharing some good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get out there and share some good stuff.
That's right. And we've got somebody, we ask our This Is the Day family to share their to-do-ins.
Yeah, of course.
To-do-ins. What are you up to? What's going on?
They don't have to, and just to be clear, they don't have to be big time to-do-ins.
No.
Because we do that,
Oh, yeah.
Well, my to-do-ins aren't all that big time. Relax.
It's like, no, I want to see that picture of that cat that you saw, in the neighborhood that it's interesting how the white is just on his face.
Right.
But the rest of him's black. It's like, it's interesting.
That cat.
I want to see the cat.
I want to see that.
That's a to-doin' to
We don't
me.
need big time to-do-ins. I mean, big time to-do-ins are fine.
Yeah.
We're happy to share those. But maybe some medium time.
Medium time to-do-ins is fine.
Small time to-do-ins.
Yeah. Maybe you set the thermostat to 68.
Turn the heat on.
Turn the heat on.
Although don't. Just
that first heat coming on, I want to see that to-doin'.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
We'll get video of that.
Let's do it. Why not?
Don't touch the thermostat!
There is some of that, isn't there?
You haven't lived through a winter here.
I've not.
Yeah, wait till you pay that bill.
I came on the, I came on the tail end of it. Yeah. Well, is it you spread them out throughout the year? No, or is it?
I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
Sure, if you are though.
Yeah.
Great job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or if you have the natural gas or whatever, that's
Yeah,
great.
we haven't been here long enough to.
Okay.
But it's gonna be pretty
I
hefty,
don't
huh?
know. No, you'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see if you make it.
I heard you talk about your multiple heat sources. That's smart.
I don't know. I didn't build the house. I just bought it.
Smart.
Yeah.
Because if there's anything you want redundancy on, it's like heat source.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you want.
For sure. And then, and with that, it still costs the same regardless. I mean, we've discovered that. We've used all combinations and all different, but in order to survive, it's just going to cost.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. But anyway, your to-doings. So
Yep.
we have some to-doings.
We do.
Part of This Is the Day fam, Dan Christopher, who leads up the Do You Know Him golf tournament, Do You Know Ministries golf tournament, raising money there. He sent in a picture from the golf tournament.
From the tournament.
From the tournament for us to share on This Is the Day. Okay. Now, this particular photo, that's a good-looking crew.
That is a good-looking crew.
Right there. I particularly like the guy in the middle with the white hat.
Yeah. Oh, that's you.
That is me.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was us. We were, Ace and his buddy Noah, they're holding up 4 fingers. I didn't know this was gonna be on the show today.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel a little bit like this was a dig.
Okay.
Yeah, because the boys were holding up the 4 fingers, meaning 4-peat. We had won the tournament 3 years in a row, and we were going for our 4-peat. And Ace even said, "Are we holding up 4 fingers?" And I said, "No."
You said no. Like when
I said, "No, we wait till after we win, then we do a photo holding up the 4 fingers." We did not win, so basically I think maybe we were just praying for one.
Yeah.
We're just praying for one next year.
Yeah. He's just trying to get ahead of it. Just trying to get ahead of it. But
we played in that golf tournament and did not win.
Close though, right? It was
I
close.
don't talk about it. Yeah,
Okay.
really
All right. Don't want to talk about it.
But, yeah. Don't appreciate the picture, Dan. Don't appreciate.
Dan.
Really, I'm like pushing these to-doings, but there's some to-doings I want to don't.
To don't.
That's a to-don't, Dan.
Dan, I'd like to say if you'd like to come on to the show, I'd interview him about kind of that tournament, a little bit of how it kind of went down. I'd love to hear the story of who won the tournament.
Look at you taking creative control. Wow. It'd be fun to see how that works out for you. All right. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We backtrack there pretty fast there.
Totally kidding.
There, buddy.
We'll talk offline. Yeah,
for
first and foremost, Dan, please, I love this show. I like doing it. Please don't contact me.
All right. All right, so those are some to-doings. Now, our church, we have to-doings.
We have to do it.
Yeah, MCC's always got to-doings.
Absolutely.
Now, I know things are different right now. Okay, we're very, very aware of that. And different doesn't mean better or worse or anything else. It just means different.
It's different.
And they're, so the church expressions that we're able to have, it's much like This Is the Day, what we're saying. I mean, it's not maybe what we would have planned for or how we would have done it, but it's what we've got. So as a church, I want you to know, like, we are stepping into this season and all the changes, and we want to keep reaching the most people in the shortest time.
That's right.
We want to keep resourcing MCC and everyone who's praying for one with resources and tools to share God's love. And we are going to have more worship services in more places to reach more people. And so that's one of the things that we've been saying. And so we're getting to live this out. And there will come a time, again, where we get to use our physical campuses and buildings, and that'll be great, and they'll be useful and good. But in the meantime, God is moving and working so much in our midst as a church. And we realize that it's kind of hard to give a good picture of that every week. And so we wanted to get better at storytelling. So we came up with an idea called the MCC High Five. So a weekly segment called the MCC High Five will be a part of our services, be on my email each week, and on Facebook and YouTube, and basically everywhere we can, and on This Is the Day.
Yep.
And so every week now we're going to be creating the MCC High Five. It's just the top 5 things, just 5 things that have happened that week in the life of MCC. So you get to see the debut version of MCC's High Five. Let's watch.
High five.
friends, and welcome to MCC's High Five, where we're giving a high five to 5 great things that have happened in the life of MCC this past week. I'm your host, Ariana Earnshaw. Let's jump into it. Coming in at number 5, 100 boxes of diapers were collected for New Hampshire foster families who are under-resourced. Diapers are a big need for these families because they are not provided by the state. This diaper drive was all a part of MCC's Share the Love campaign with Bethany Christian Services. So high five, friends, at sharing God's love in this way. Next up at number 4, we had our first ever online semester of Rooted begin this past week. Many people here have begun a 10-week discipleship experience with their Rooted small group. High five to our Rooted family. We are praying for you as you experience this journey, and we can't wait to hear more in these upcoming weeks. For our next high five at number 3, the Do You Know Him golf tournament was held. A huge congratulations to the Flogger team on winning first place, and a huge congratulations to all the players and sponsors for raising close to $20,000 going towards the mission of Do You Know Him Ministries. Do You Know Him serves the homeless in Manchester by teaching them about Jesus, providing them warm meals Saturdays and Sundays, and bringing them clothes and care items. Super high five. At number 2, MCC launched our new discussion-based services. This service option is great for those of you who gather with family, friends, and small groups to watch online services. In this service option, the host will pause periodically with discussion questions to allow you and those you're with to discuss before returning to the sermon. What a great way to experience the service and grow in the relationships around you. You can find this and more at mcconline.com. What do you get when you take our new discussion-based service and you gear it towards kids? You get our final high five coming in at number 1, MCC's Family Experience. It has fun, interactive discussion breaks and our own kids worship with our own kids from MCC. It even has a family activity to do together. It's so incredible, and we are so excited to share it with you. So head to MCC Online to find it and get ready to worship with your families. Thanks for joining me for this week's High Five. We love celebrating what's going on in the life of our church, and we'll catch you next week.
Boom!
Boom!
Look at that!
MCC High Five!
Boom! Look at that. I love that. Cool. Very good.
I know. I'm excited.
Okay.
That'll be fun to share every week. You know, lots of good to-doings going on in the church, and it's fun to be able to share that.
Yep. And I like too that you mentioned we celebrate, right? And it's small, medium, large to-doings.
All kinds.
And so there's going to be all kinds of things that we share that have an opportunity, even a vehicle, a space to share that.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm really
That's
jazzed that we're finding some ways to do that and share different stories in different ways.
Yep. So good.
Love that.
So good.
Plus Ariana's just awesome.
Ariana's so fun.
She's so fun. So yeah, great job team on that, and we look forward to sharing that with you every Friday. So it is Friday. You know, we got the weekend.
That's right.
The weekend is nigh.
It's nigh.
The weekend is nigh. It is fast approaching.
Yep.
So, you know, with the crisp family to-doings, you guys got some weekend plans?
You know, I will mention last night with the services. That was good. That was
New series.
And new series, and you know, like you mentioned in the top 5, new expressions, even of a worship service, discussion based. It's really cool.
Yeah,
exciting.
the family experience and discussion based, and so those are up and running and available for you to watch anytime.
Yep.
In any kind of community with your family or roommate or neighbors or anyone that you could have a conversation with.
Yep. So I'll say about this weekend, crisp family. I got a little bit of leaf anxiety. Okay, that I'm gonna miss it. I feel like the leaf is the avocado, right, of the nature world. I guess the avocado is also the avocado of the nature world, but that it's gonna turn quick, and am I gonna miss it? So I feel like now that I'm already starting to see some bright red, I'm like, okay, I've got to get my fall family foliage fun on. I've got to get us inside of a vehicle, and we got to make a drive somewhere. We got to get on the road and see some of these large swath of trees that are changing colors, and and see the boys, have them see that and see them go, can I still play my iPad? And put the iPad down. You're looking at dead trees. It's beautiful. I don't know. I want to get out there we'll see if it happens. It's in the.
Well, you did the train.
The train.
Before. The train's a great way to see the leaves.
Yep.
Fun way to do
We
it.
should hop on another train.
Maybe, I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
Kaylee, growing up in Central New York, apple picking is a fall favorite for her. So
is that how she worked her way through college?
that's how she worked her way through college.
Doing the apple picking? That's honorable. That's hard work.
Indentured servitude to a local farm, yeah. And so I could see us going and getting a pumpkin. We've got one on the stoop. I'm sure there's two inside. I'm sure there's gonna be some more pumpkins to be had.
I'm sorry, man. The apple picking thing, we did it a couple of times, and I just was like, one time we did it. It was when we first moved here. We had an apple tree in our backyard.
Okay, right.
There were apples everywhere. That I'm like, it told Summer, I'm like, you realize I am like picking up over thousands of apples. I don't think it's an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Thousands of apples and having to remove them so that they didn't rot and we'd have like bee infestation. Yeah. And we're going somewhere and paying to pluck an apple off a tree. I was just like,
It sounds like you dislike that to your core. Take a drink.
There you go.
Have coffee.
You're weird.
No, and I'll say this too. I feel like temperature dictates for me. It's like, I don't want to be out there in 85 degrees picking apples, all right? Like, I want it to be cool. I really want a warm drink. It's got to be the right experience. It's more the experience, Bo.
You want to wear a scarf?
I want to wear a scarf.
Okay.
I want to scarf it up. So I might be jumping the gun a little too much. Like, that maybe is a couple weekends down the road. But we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know. And then here's another thing in our family right now. Big is the poke man. We're a little late to the game, but the boys are at this age where like
Pokemon?
The Pokemon. Yeah.
Sorry.
The father-in-law says Pokeman, and so I've been saying Pokeman.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pokemon. How much damage given? And so I like to tell the boys, hey, when you disobey me, you've given me 50% damage right now.
Yeah, you were 50% damage coming into the equation, so.
Guys, when you don't eat all of your breakfast, that gives me a 19% damage.
I guess if you started off at 50%, you just keep doing 50. You'll always have something.
You'll always.
There's
But it is. It's all about this one gives this much damage and do boo boo. I don't know. I never really got into it. It was past my time. But boys are into it, so I'm sure I'll be into it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think there's a Bobo Pokemon.
A Bobo.
I believe there's also a Chansey Pokemon.
I don't know. I gotta find these.
I know these things because kids have brought me
Okay.
the Pokemon cards, and
Well, now that is my search of a lifetime. I'm gonna find the Bobo and the Chansey.
yeah, it may just be Bo. I don't remember. But yeah, they're out there.
What about a Crisp? Is there a Crisp?
No, there's not.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Not of the Pokemon. Bo,
Andrew.
I've got to know.
What?
Given this fall time, what are your weekend plans?
No, talk about it. I really don't.
Okay.
All right, stop pushing me in that. I don't.
Stop pushing me.
It's just, nope.
Nope.
Nope. But what I do want to talk about is the proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. It's the proverb of the day.
I was a little late to the get. I'm sorry.
Oh, it felt good though.
Okay, it felt good.
Felt good. For only
We got there.
You did. You're like my favorite singing buddy.
You're my favorite singing buddy, man.
That's true.
Okay, good.
That is actually a true statement, Drew. I mean this, like tears in the eyes. You are my favorite singing buddy.
I feel like that's the last line of the buddy movie, you know? Like two buddies and just, you're my favorite singing buddy.
My favorite singing.
And then he lays his head on the ground and he dies or whatever. And he has to sing the last part alone. He has to sing him to sleep as he's dying alone. It's like, oh. There it is. We just wrote it.
Well, we got the end.
We got the end.
Yeah, okay. We're living the middle.
I'm the classic of knowing the ends of movies. I got one called Dial 9 to Get Out.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later. It's an action movie.
Down 9 to get out.
It's actually antiquated because that doesn't really work anymore.
You can't get a line to call 911. 911.
No, it's more, it's a landline where you had to dial 9 to get out to an outside line. It's antiquated. It doesn't work anymore.
That's funny to me. I can't get out. All right.
Proverb of the day.
Yeah, I wanted to share this. So, Monday through Thursday, we do the YouVersion Bible app verse of the day. And then on Friday, we do the proverb of the day.
That's right.
So different ways to read Scripture and hear from God and encounter Him in the Bible. And one of them is there's 31 chapters in the book of Proverbs, no more than 31 days in a month. So you just take whatever day of the month it is and read that chapter from the book of Proverbs.
I love it.
So today we're in Proverbs 25.
Okay. Yep.
And our proverb of the day is Proverbs 25:21. It says, if your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink.
Look at that.
If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink. What jumps out at you there?
I go to the New Testament where our battle is not against flesh and blood, but the principalities and powers and the rules of the air.
Yeah. Ephesians 6.
Yep. And so this idea that treat our enemies humanely. Like if you do have earthly enemies, human enemies, treat them with a basic level standard of humanity. I mean, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, food, water, give them the basic tenets and things they need to survive. I don't know, that's interesting that the Proverbs would start there.
Yeah.
I don't. These are just ramblings. I don't know.
No, sure. I think when I was reading it just now, if you have to actually know if your enemy is hungry or thirsty.
Oh, good call.
And so in order to know that, you need to know the person and who's coming against you and what's going on there. That's kind of the thing is a lot of times when people position themselves maybe against us in this life. And, I personally choose not to have enemies. Now, somebody may look at me as their enemy and maybe, attacking or coming against, but, I really try to take a stance that says, no, I'm not doing that. But that doesn't mean that somebody doesn't view themselves as my adversary or enemy. And so if they do, if I know them and know what they need, and I have it within my means to help or assist with that. I think that, for me, that was kind of the part that was really powerful, was just saying, a lot of times we get so frustrated or aggravated with those who are attacking us or coming against us because we don't know them. We don't know where they're hurting or what's happened or maybe even there's things that, I know for me, there's things that I may say or do that kind of dig in at somebody. Well, I might be completely unaware that if I knew, what was going on in their world or what they were experiencing, I'd be like, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
Or, sometimes if somebody's really upset and really mad, to just ask some clarifying questions instead of getting defensive or firing back or hitting back or ignoring them. To go, hey, what's going on? What else is happening in your world? And sometimes it is just as simple as I mess up and do something wrong, and I can go, I'm sorry, I'm sorrowful, I repent of that, I want to do different. But sometimes you find somebody just, you keep asking some questions, and well, you, and then you did this, and then that, and then you said this, and then I'm at, and then my wife was like this, and and then you keep getting down there to where it's like there's, and now you can have a real connection, and anyway. So if we get to know somebody and what their needs are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. You have to ask.
And listen.
And listen.
Yeah. And then ask some more and listen.
Yeah.
I learned that technique actually from a counselor. I don't know, technique, that's not quite right. A kind of lifestyle thing, but a counselor, he was saying that when somebody would come in just yelling and screaming, just let them, and ask some questions and let them, don't defend, let them be as accusatory as they want, and just keep them talking. Sometimes you can get through a lot of that junk.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
It reminds me, Jesus, love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you.
For sure.
You know, he would lead with love. That's
Yeah.
good.
And like yesterday's verse of the day was, be merciful
That's right.
as your Heavenly Father is merciful.
That's right.
Talking about loving your enemies.
Oof.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay, that is good.
Proverb of the day.
I love how practical Scripture is. You know, too. It's
Yeah, me too.
It's practical.
For sure.
What is it? What are
Real life. In particular, you know, I think all the time it's true and practical. But it's kind of cool where right now in, you know, as people talk about, you know, the divided, you know, culture, you know, our United States and how divided we are and this, that, and the other. And we're more divided than ever, which is not even remotely true. Not even, like, guys, not even close. And so it's like, well, I'm this and this person's that. So, you know, maybe you're not thinking we're enemies, but you're living out that and going, well, I'm not going to listen to you, or I'm going to say things or do things that I know are going to aggravate you, or instead of actually like going, where are you coming from? You know, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
What's that about? And usually there's like a really strong emotional like angst, and you know, there's usually a wound and a fear that's driving that. If we can get down to that, then we can get to moving.
Yeah, because I think what I love too is the Scripture is very practical on a human level, and so a lot of times it's like, oh, that's not really church, Jesus, Bible. That's really not my scene, you know. And it's like, okay, but you are human. Is that your scene, right? I mean, like, let's talk on that level to go. For me, these have human implications. Like, this is very real to the core of who I am.
Always.
As a person, as I view the world. Jesus is applicable to everything. So it is my scene,
Yeah,
you know?
for
And
sure.
so they think of it almost like they've already divided themselves from it, but I'm like, I think it's for everyone.
Yeah, well, even then, like, okay, well, what's going on there? Like, yeah, why do you think that way? And a lot of times I find myself going, oh, I agree 100%.
100%, yeah, that's not
Everything you just said,
that's
yeah,
not
that's
my
not my
scene.
scene either. I want no part of what you just described. Oh, well,
I thought that was the scene.
I thought that was it. Like,
No.
I don't want that either.
No.
I'm not down with that.
Nope.
Yeah. So a lot of times, you know, we're just flipping out over things that, you know, if we can kind of get down to the core of it, we could find some level ground. So speaking of flipping out, the Triforce Troopers are.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah. So our Triforce Troopers, the Bedford campus staff at MCC, they've made us another Triforce Troopers video, bottle flipping.
Bottle flipping.
Triforce Troopers, here we go! Triforce Troopers, are you ready for the next challenge? Water Flip Challenge. So the rules, we want you to empty out as much water as you want, keep in the amount that you want, and you have 60 seconds. How many flips can you get in, landing on a table or surface? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm not doing so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, purple team, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Time.
5.
6. Time.
All right. Water flip challenge.
Water flip
Whoa!
challenge.
Oh, water flipper challenge! Oh man, Bo, I think you won. I think you won because there was all kinds of flipping going on, man. There was like water flipping all over the place. Man, it is wet up here. Your phone got a lot of it.
My cue sheet.
You take that into to Apple. It's like, well, did it find its way into
I
some
was doing the water flip challenge.
I was doing the water flip.
Okay, sometimes there's collateral damage.
Blame the Triforce Troopers.
You can't bottle me in. I'm a water flipper.
Magic 8 Ball. Will Bo's phone continue to work today? Oh wow, it's broken. What happens when when your thing is broken? Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, 8 Ball.
Yes.
All right. Good. Well, Bo. All right.
We have now flipped some water.
We've flipped water.
You figure we can only go up from here.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna comment on that.
No?
Table. I thought the water bottle flip needed to be on the ground. It seems like it's different if it's
Well, it is different. It's higher.
if it's higher. That seems like you would be able to land
Flip
that.
and land a bottle on all kinds of things.
Yeah, I
I
guess
like to
that's right.
find ledges, and I'll walk by and flip a bottle up on
Yeah,
top of
on
a
a
ledge
ledge.
and leave it there.
And then just yeah.
Well, a lot of times it's out of my reach. Okay.
Okay.
So I said you can only go up from here, but I actually went into my closet this
Okay.
morning and grabbed this calendar page, and we got a picture of a cat. I think so. You get this day with the pictures, the golf tournament photo. I feel like this Friday is just coming at me, like getting a little personal. Cat photo, and this cat looking all smug and smart with his Drew Crisp shirt. his glasses.
Yes.
He's like, according to my calculations, we can't afford the dog. Shut it, cat. Who asked you, right? Nobody asked you to calculate anything.
If we're going to maintain this kind of lifestyle by way of my food and my grooming and my shirts, I don't think we can afford the dog. I am feline, like we won't be able to afford the
Oh,
dog.
no. Meowch.
Meowch.
That pun was perfect.
Perfect. Oh, man.
All right, let's nip this in the bud.
Nip this.
Before it goes
You are nailing.
any
You are-
further.
They have nails.
Get that cat
They're
scratch
claws.
fever.
We can't afford this dog.
No, this whole calendar thing is feels like a beating. Like I've just been whipped with a cat of nine tails.
You don't like cats, do you?
No, like whenever time I hear about it, I just want to sail away, jump on a catamaran and get out of town. Maybe go to Catalina.
Go to Kathmandu.
Oh, all right. I feel like we may get in an argument soon. Let me get catty. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. Apparently, I don't know why the cat wants to get rid of the dog. That just relieves pressure from you you can be more like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got the dog in there, I don't know, giving love and
Yep.
affection and attention and being a pet, and then you can just be a cat.
Right. Right. So let me ask you this. You're out in the wild, okay? Would you rather face a wolf or, let's say, a mountain lion?
Wolf.
Wolf.
I feel like the wolf and me, we can lock eyes.
Right.
We can have a moment.
Yeah.
Come to a gentleman's agreement of some sort.
Yeah.
I don't trust the cat.
I feel like the larger cats are a little bit more, I'm a little more afraid of them in the wild.
Yeah.
But then in a domestic situation, I could care less about a cat. I'm not afraid of any cats. I'm not really afraid of any dogs either, I guess, but okay. It's interesting. It's interesting how they've really, if they knew who they were, they might not be so.
What, the dogs?
No, the cats.
I don't know.
Their heritage is strong.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So yeah, thanks, closet calendar,
That's good.
for that. Now in the kitchen though,
Yep.
we got a calendar on the fridge that gives us a national day to celebrate. Okay, every day's worth celebrating. I
right.
appreciate some direction because some days are harder than others to celebrate.
That's right.
So today is National Lobster Day.
Lobster Day.
It's like Lobster Fest up in
Lobster
here.
Day.
Like, yeah.
You ever go to the Hannaford
just to visit the
just
lobsters?
to visit the lobsters?
I don't buy them, but I go over.
I like
and
to
I'm
go and check out, and they're all just kind of climbing on each other.
Yeah, like what's up there?
So I don't know all the details, but they used to be inexpensive of a food, correct?
Oh yeah, it was like a poor person's
food.
Yeah, it was like
It feels like it's kind of changed directions now.
well, a little different direction there. Yeah,
Oh,
it became
man.
more of a delicacy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The lobster roll. Oh, look at that! You got it.
Oh, I mean, you gotta go in there.
Those do come off. How did you do that? Look at that. Okay. Yeah. The lobster roll's so good. Both ways. Look at you.
Ow. Hey, cut my gums. Cut my gums. Revenge of the Oh no. What has happened here?
Ow, buddy. Ow. Okay, Red. Mayonnaise or hot butter. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Both ways.
Probably.
Love it.
I think I like the hot butter better. But at that point, I think I'm just enjoying the butter.
That's it. It's mostly butter.
I just needed a reason to drink butter. It's like the butter tax.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to drink hot butter, but I feel guilty.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you $30 for a lobster tail. Okay. Now I paid my butter tax.
You want a side of butter with that? Why did you ask? Yes.
Can I get extra?
Extra butter, please?
Why don't they just bring it to you? Everybody's like, bring it out in a gravy boat. Why bring me this little, I don't need a little cup of butter. Bring me out a...
It's a boat with just a lobster in it.
I need a butter boat.
A butter
Get
boat.
that lobster out of my butter.
A butter boat. Butter boat.
All right, so...
Okay. I'm liking this day. This is a fun day.
Yeah, maybe in the chat you guys could put your favorite place to get a lobster roll.
Oh, I like that.
Or a whole lobster.
I like that. Yeah. That's good, man. Because it's the best place in the world to get a lobster, I believe. I'm just gonna say it. This part of the country.
Best place in the world?
Best place in the world.
That's a bold statement.
That's a bold statement. I know.
I mean...
Okay.
I'm not ready to argue against it.
It's national, so let me go. It's best place in America. Best place in the United States to get a lobster. This part of the country.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
This is the best place north of Boston and south of Maine.
Yes, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so National Lobster Day, which, by the way, I mean, if you really take a look at it...
It doesn't look like something that's like, let me get into that.
Yeah, I went down on that.
Yeah.
Like,
what if I just take his legs off?
Tasty. How about I just start ripping him apart, pull out his insides?
I bet a lot of this meat is really good.
Yeah, part of me is kind of concerned about the people. I love the lobster.
Yeah. They were fishing and they were like, oh yeah, let's get into that.
Let's rip that bad boy open. Let's boil him alive first.
Let's boil them alive. Well, of course it starts with boiling everything alive.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how you do it. Paul Purley, you want to hear him scream? That's terrible. Okay. It got a little freaky.
Well, I asked my friend who was visiting. They went and got some lobster in Portsmouth. And I said, you guys got some lobster. Obviously, they went to this restaurant that was known for it. And he's like, I got the pulled pork sandwich.
Oh.
I was like, you didn't get lobster? He's like, I can't do the texture. And I was like, well, once you talk about it, I understand a little bit of what you're saying, but no, it's delicious.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, the texture people, you bother me.
Okay.
It's the texture.
It's the texture.
I don't like the texture. Whatever.
And then these are the same people that are just like eating gummy candy and stuff. It's like, you're good with like gummy stuff?
I don't know.
But you're not good with like natural lobster meat? Okay.
A lot of people in the chat were like, well, I have a aversion to textures. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, each to his own. Anyway, the lobster thing's a little freaky. And it is Friday.
It's Friday.
See, on Monday we have Motivation Monday.
That's right.
Tuesday we get
some tips.
Everybody getting tips. Wednesday, wonderful. Thursday, we throw it back.
We throw it back.
Yeah, Friday's Freaky Friday.
Freaky.
I feel like it already got a little freaky up in her.
It did.
Yeah.
Anytime you get lobsters involved, there's
With
a
the
little
lobster. And so sometimes freaky can mean, yeah, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes freaky can mean scary. But other times freaky is just like, wow, that was freaky. That was a freak thing.
Yeah.
Like that was a freak thing. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And so I wanted to take a little different turn for this week's Freaky Friday into something not scary, just like a total freak thing that was pretty cool. So I've watched a lot of football in my life. Growing up, my dad was a coach. So I was at practices and games while he was coaching, and then, played. And just I've watched a lot of football. And I saw a touchdown last week. That was perhaps the freakiest touchdown I've ever seen. So I just wanted to share. Maybe you guys missed it. This is a high school game, the Hillcrest Tuscaloosa High School football team. On Friday night, the team was playing a rival, Wetumpka High. Hillcrest was down 30-28 with 2.9 seconds left in the game on their own 41-yard line. The team had 9 laterals to win the game.
Whoa.
9. This play, I think it may be the longest football play ever. It just keeps going. Like one lady had gone down to the concession stand, got nachos, ate them, had to then visit the restroom because the jalapenos hit her, came back and the play was still going. She's like, what'd I miss?
Oh. Okay, and that's not a fumble.
No, we're still going.
Still going.
Yeah, well, it was yeah.
Yeah, but...
And he gone.
He gone.
He gone.
He finally made it. Okay.
Touchdown.
Okay. So, real quick, why doesn't every football team do this?
Well, it doesn't work. It was a freak.
Okay.
Yeah, you try. I mean, yeah, that play is used a lot,
Yeah.
to try to win a game. It's just a frequent thing when it works.
Okay. Why does it typically not work?
Well, because the other team will recover the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, or tackle.
Or
you.
tackle, or
Yeah.
okay.
The play will end. It'll be over. But 9.
Were
9
we sure
laterals.
Wetumpka High knows how to play football? I mean, are they?
They were winning the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
all
were
right.
in control. The game was over. I mean, they're like, we got this thing buttoned up. And then they're tackling the first guy, and he laterals it. And they're like, that's fine, we'll get the next guy. Then he laterals it. And it's fine, we'll get the next guy. And he laterals it. It's like, it's fine, we'll get the next guy. He fumbles it. It's rolling around on the ground. No, we'll just jump on the ball. It's no big deal. And then they pick it up. And it's like, that's fine, we'll get the next guy. And he laterals it. And this just keeps going on until they're like, fine, you win. We don't care.
Yes.
We're bored.
Yeah, we're bored.
I need a snack. Where's my juice box? Make a tunnel, parents. We're ready to leave.
We're ready to go. We got to get home. Bo, you know me, and I am in this space right now trying to figure out how to be a coach, okay? I feel like if I was the coach of Wetumpka High, I probably would have been losing my mind.
Of course.
I would have been like, boys, come on.
They were trying.
I know, come on.
It was a freak play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those that...
You lose a little bit of orientation of where the ball even is.
Let me tell you a true story.
Where's the ball?
Wetumpka High, everybody on that team,
Uh-huh.
they will talk about
Yeah.
the time that they lost a game to their rival
Yeah.
on 9 laterals.
Yeah. That is a story.
That's better than just the game ending and we won.
Yeah. You're in the chair getting a haircut, you're sharing that story.
Yeah.
That story's getting told.
So where'd you grow
Yeah.
up? Where'd you go to school? Wetumpka. Were you at the... I played in that game.
I played that
I
game.
was there.
Sit down. Let me tell you.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tackled the first guy. Thought it was over.
You know the guy that ran and actually made the touchdown? He ran past me. I was the last guy he ran past.
I was like, you have the ball?
The ball, you have to, I thought the ball was at the other end of the field.
Did this play not end like a minute ago?
I thought I heard a whistle 4
My
times.
Aunt Martha was getting nachos. What's going on here?
Even if you were the
What
son,
did I miss?
Yeah, my dad played in that game.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you ever see that clip of the 9 lateral game? My dad was there.
My dad was on the sidelines. He didn't play that game, but he gave Gatorade to the third guy that got the lateral.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's classic.
All right. Want to do a little Every Day with Jesus?
Every day.
Every day, our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Today's thought for the day says, what the world deems as trash, Jesus longs to redeem Dive into the world's dumpster and reclaim the rejected. And the verse is Titus 2:14. Who gave himself for us to redeem us from all wickedness and to purify for himself a people that are his very own, eager to do what is good. I love that about Jesus. All of us, you know, I think we all were discarded and rejected and gone our own way. And then, man, Jesus, he wants us.
Yep.
He digs in there and redeems us.
Yep. I have that where I enjoy a good Goodwill Savers trip. You know, I like to go and scavenge, see what I can find, you know.
The thrift shopping.
And then you get it, and you're like, oh, man, somebody thought this commemorative plate was done.
Yeah.
But then I pick it up, and I say, you know what? It goes on my wall.
Pick it up, wash it,
Clean
hang it up.
hang it up.
Display it.
It has more life to it. Has more life to go. Yeah. But yeah, Jesus, you know, they often talk about the JV team or whatever. You know, like he puts together his disciples and the good that they can do together. It's so powerful.
Good news for the Bedford Town dump.
Yeah.
The store is open.
Is it
now.
open?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never been. I've heard tell.
So the dump store is the transfer station store, whatever. I believe it is now open.
Okay.
And you could go and and pick through.
Yes.
Bring some of your findings in. That'd be fun.
It is. Because it is odd, the things that will grab you. You're like, oh, that's Pyrex. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a mashed potato jar that's shaped like a potato.
Interesting.
We need that for Thanksgiving.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, see what you can find.
Yep.
Okay, so new segment that you've not gotten to participate in,
No,
but I think
no.
you're going to really, really love.
Yep.
It's called Narration Station.
Narration Station.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so our producer, Eric Vines, he likes to take charge here. So go ahead, Eric.
All right.
Thank you. I'm going to put on my conductor hat.
Yeah.
My conductor hat is now on
Man,
for
that
this
looks
segment
so good on him.
because I take this very seriously, as
We know.
I've talked about in the past. So, Drew, we do have a little kind of fun jingle that we do, so try to keep up.
Okay.
All aboard!
Narration
Thank you.
Station.
Narration Station. So this is
Okay.
the part of the show where we take some royalty-free, fun clips and we narrate over them. So this first one, Bo, I'm going to be giving this to you. This is a gentleman reading the paper and then thinking. So check this out.
Well, let's see here. What's in the news? Great Scots! You don't say. Didn't see that coming. This Mark Hayward. He is a true G. A true G, finest of gentlemen and a genius. He's a double G. In fact, now that I've read what Mark has written, I must take my glasses off and ponder the meanings of how this will implicate in my daily living and change me once more forever.
So good.
Yep, that about sums it up. All right, Drew, you think you're ready?
I think so.
Think you are? Okay.
I
Then,
just watched the clip and I narrate over it.
You got to narrate over it, and this is going to be a woman. She's setting sails in the high seas, so let's watch this.
Okay. All right. Oh, I am so glad we've gotten out here on the sea, honey. Oh, this is so beautiful. You think we'll see any dolphins? What?